Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. You know what time it is. Y'all, it's a raw reaction video, but I am live today. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Trying to make sure you guys can hear me. Good afternoon. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me know where you're tuning in from. This is a roll. Okay, so you can hear me. Want to make sure everyone can hear me. Good afternoon. I want to talk about the curfews that they imposed on the cruise ships. So come on in. Let me know where you're tuning in from. What city and state are you tuning in from? And if you know about the curfew that was imposed on the ships, how do you feel about it? So comment, comment, comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know how you feel about the curfew that has been imposed on cruise ships. There has been a lot of mixed backlash, mixed views on the curfews that were imposed on the cruise ship. I'm going to get into it in a minute. I'm trying to make sure I have some background music on. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And you guys, I am a travel agent. I do have another page, and it's called I Know Road Travel. I'm in a ton of travel groups. So the biggest thing this weekend, they were going back and forth, upset about the curfews that were imposed on the youth. For those of you that haven't cruised or don't know anything about cruising, young people have been on the cruise ships throwing stuff overboard. They have been running on the ship, knocking on doors when people are asleep, waking up people. Young people have been having sex on the deck at night and in the daytime. So curfews have been imposed on the cruise ships. Y'all, let me know where you're tuning in from. I still haven't found my music, right? Let me know where you're tuning in from, what city and state, and how you feel about the curfews that have been imposed. And I'm trying to find my music. Okay, you guys, I am from South Carolina, and we have a cruise port here in Charleston. Do you have a cruise port where you live? Okay, here we go. All right, so good afternoon. This is Ro, and y'all, we usually have, I usually do reaction videos, but I also do reactions to popular news stories. This particular story has came out on last week. Carnival imposed curfews on young people. And it is still kind of late. All young people cannot be out unaccompanied after 1 a.m. So if they're out after 1 a.m., they must be with a parent. If not, they will be imposing sanctions among the young people and their parents. They will be put off at the next port. A lot of the youth have been on board, knocking on doors. Also, like I said, having sex in front of people on these clamshell beds. The young people have been throwing stuff off the ship. They have just been going wild on the ship. And so Carnival said, I'm going to nip this in the bud and I am going to impose a curfew. Like I said, this weekend, it has been an ongoing battle. People have been upset hearing about this imposed curfew. They're like, let kids be kids. Let them run around. Let them tear up everything. And I'm like, y'all, that's not how kids are supposed to act. Those are animals. But people are not happy about these imposed curfews. I'm happy that Carnival finally put a curfew in place. It's going to cut down a lot of confusion. Okay? It's going to cut down. What is this thing doing? I'm new to live, so I'm just seeing a whole bunch of stuff up on my screen. Okay. Yeah. So, hooray for Carnival. I'm glad Carnival imposed the curfew. Now, just enforcing the curfew is going to be the thing. Will they enforce the curfew amongst the ship? And I heard some people have been on, just getting off ships, and they said the curfew is not being enforced. So that's on that retrospect, that's not good. The curfew should be enforced and everything. Greetings, greetings. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And a lot of people, like they said, hi, Purple, where are you tuning in from? A lot of people think kids should just be able to run around and terrorize the people on the ship, and I don't think that should happen. I do think the parents need to have some type of control over their children. All right, Texas, Purple, I am from South Carolina, so we both the Southern Belle. How do you feel about children running around on cruise ships or a resort or the hotel you stayed at? Because we stayed in hotels where the children have been running around, making a whole lot of noise and knocking on doors. How do you feel about that? When you go on vacation, you go on vacation to relax. And even though you take your family and you have children, you don't want all that disturbance. Am I wrong on this? Because somebody told me I was wrong, and you shouldn't say anything to other people's children. My thing is, if your child knocks on my door 1, 2, and 3 a.m., which people say that has been happening on the cruise ship, I'm going to say something to your child. So how do you guys feel when you're on vacation and you're getting disturbed at this time, these type of hours? And I applaud Carnival for enforcing the curfew. Like I said, I just want them to uphold the curfew. So for those of you just tuning in, I'm talking about the curfews that no, I don't want to go live with you. I'm talking about the curfews that Carnival has put on the ships, and them being enforced on said ships. Now, like I said, young people have been running amok, throwing stuff off the side of the ship, messing up with the ice cream machines. That has been a big complaint. The ice cream machines, they're just standing there letting ice cream run over, making a mess with it, messing with the food that is on the buffet. That's been another big complaint. Also, like I said, having sex in public. Adults shouldn't even be doing this, so why are children doing this, right? What in the world? And I'm like, where are the parents? Why aren't you looking after your children? And then teenagers. And why do they feel comfortable having sex on the deck of a ship. And then somebody shared a video today, which I'm going to do a reaction video to, where she met a guy on the ship and she had a baby. Wow. Really, really big. Wow. So I'm like this. If I'm on a vacation, I want to relax. I'm on a cruise, and I've been on several cruises. I have not had any problems with children knocking on my door. I haven't had any problems with kids on cruises. The last cruise I was on, the teenagers were dancing near me, and I was looking at them. Some of them I clapped for, some of them I laughed at, and they laughed with me. I had no problem. I didn't see them doing throwing things off the ship, and I didn't witness the sex. Only thing I witnessed was them dancing and laughing. And I'm glad I didn't witness any of that. I'm glad none of them knocked on my doors. If you're tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from, and let me know how you feel about curfews on cruise ships. Hi, his lady. How you doing, honey? But like I said, we went somewhere this summer, and we were in the hotel, and the kids were just running and knocking. But they didn't knock on our door, but they were closed, and my sister just opened the door and dared them to come that way, and she kind of ended it before it even got our way. Because when you're in the hotel, you're supposed to be relaxing, you're supposed to be sleeping or relaxing with your family. So why are you letting your children run amok in hotels like this? I just don't understand it. I don't understand it on cruise ships either. Like one mother said, too many kids go missing on cruise ships. Too many grown adults, like especially women, they go missing on cruise ships. So why would you let your children run around on cruise ships without any supervision? So there has been a divide all weekend long over whether Carnival was right imposing these curfews and sanctions. That if your kid is so unruly and you can't control your child, then you and your children will be put off at the next port, and it's on you to find your way home. Maybe now you will parent your child where your child won't be on here wreaking terror on the freaking ship. So, yeah. Most of the cruises that they have been doing over the summer, well, since the pandemic started letting up, cruises have been pretty cheap. Now cruises are going back up because testing has been lifted. They have been lifting all these restrictions. So now cruises are going back to regular prices. Nobody's going to be paying a couple of grand to cruise on a ship and witness kids doing what they do. I mean, one man, he talked about he was terrorized by some teenagers every day on this cruise. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I just wanted to come on and talk about this particular topic, his lady, because one woman told me she dared me to say anything to her child if we were on the same ship. She said her child runs around everywhere. Y'all know I'm disabled. So if I'm in one of those hover rounds and you are running in front of me, then you're likely to get run over, because I'm not going to stop if your kid is going to be running. He needs to be walking. Hold on, I need to get rid of that. Okay. Unblock. Don't come in here with the, because my block game is strong. I will immediately block you. All right. So let's get back to the topic. The man said the teenagers terrorized him and followed him every day on the ship. They picked at him. They said mean things. They messed with him while he was eating. He talked to security. They talked to the teenagers, but that didn't do anything. I don't know. That just didn't sit well with me at all. Why were teenagers feeling comfortable following a grown man on a cruise ship? You know, why did teenagers feel comfortable in bullying a grown man on a cruise ship? And my thing would have been, I would have just shut it down. I totally would have shut it down. I don't know how I would have shut it down, but it wouldn't follow me ever again. And it wouldn't follow anybody else. That's for God darn sure. I don't understand the way teenagers think now, where children think. Growing up, we wouldn't dare do that to an adult. You know, we were taught to respect adults in their places. And why would you feel the need to follow an adult on a cruise ship? I don't know. There have been quite a few horror stories this summer. I think them imposing the curfew is the best thing right now for Carnival. And I hope other cruise lines will get in line and do the same thing. Hi there, let me know where you're tuning in from and whether you agree with the curfews that have been on. There have been also some other rules put in place with adults, because adults have been fighting on cruise ships, and y'all know about it because it's been on the news. These fights have gone viral. And some of these fights are over stuff, personal stuff, I would say. For those of you that don't know, if down pineapple on your door, or you wear pineapples on your clothes, you're letting other swingers know that you are a swinger. So the fight was on the Carnival Magic a few months ago, where there was a sexual interaction. But I believe the husband didn't know that his wife was participating. When he saw the couple, he stepped to the man in the other couple, and a fight ensued. Now, the fight turned into a brawl because I think they said it was over 60 participants in the end. My earring. And the ship wasn't able to go back to the port it left out of, and I want to say it was Jersey. The ship had to go into New York, and they arrested the people off the ship. After that particular broil, Carnival imposed a new rule where they were going to ban you. If you fight on a Carnival ship now, you will be banned, where you won't be able to sail on another Carnival ship. Now, this will be fleet-wide, because it's not only Carnival, there's several other cruise lines in their fleet. Some says when Carnival bans you, then Royal Caribbean bans you, Norwegian, and the rest, they all fall into play, and they just go ahead and ban you because they don't want you coming over there and doing the same thing. When you're tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from. Currently, I am Ro from South Carolina, and we are talking about Carnival's Cruise Lines curfew. Okay? So let me know where you're tuning in from. Greetings, and please don't be mean, because if you are, I will block you. I just blocked somebody. Like I said, my block game is strong. I just don't play that. You have really bad energy. Which one would you say is the best cruise ship? Right now for Carnival, the best one is Sunrise. Sunrise gets the best reviews. Sunshine out in Charleston is my favorite. I am currently scheduled to sail on Sunrise next June. Is it June? I think. Yeah. A lot of people love the new ship, which is Mardi Gras. But the complaint I hear about Mardi Gras, his lady, is that the cabins are smaller than the other ship's cabins. The second would be Wonder of the Seas, which was just released by Royal Caribbean. It is a huge ship. And I think I'm going to have my 50th birthday party on Wonder of the Seas next year. But I heard Wonder of the Seas is really, really nice. They have nice restaurants. They have nice size cabins. And I'm hearing rave reviews now about MSC Davina. For those of you that don't know, MSC Davina sails out of Miami. And MSC has crystal stairs, which are gorgeous. That is on my to-do list. I want to say next summer. So next summer I will be sailing quite a bit, because not only will I be sailing on Sunrise, also will be sailing on, what is it? Not Celebrity, Princess Cruise Lines. I'll be sailing on Princess Cruise Lines July the 15th. I do have the flyer on my travel page, I Know Road Travel. It's also on my personal page. On Facebook, it's putting I Know Rosa. You will see me. And I call it the Family and Friends Cruise. And I want to go to BYQ because girl, you need to just travel with me. Call me and travel. We can travel together. Because a lot of them I end up doing solo because my son is going to college and he won't be cruising with me. So yeah. So what? So I got to fit in the MSC somewhere. So I got June, July. So I guess MSC will be August. Yes, Justin is going to college now and talking about getting him a sugar mama. So I don't know. It's weird. I guess because I raised him now for the last 19 years. So it's kind of weird to see him go on his own, but I am adjusting, y'all, because you know that's an adjusting period. Not taking care of my baby and being that he has autism. So it's difficult pulling back right now. I guess that's how I should put it. I had to pull back for him to go to college. But he's going to a local college, and so far so good right now. He's done everything on his own except his financial aid I had to help him with. But other than that, he did everything on his own, and I'm so proud of him. He filled out his own application, went up there, went to the bookstore and everything. So I'm proud of Justin right now. He's doing what the doctor said he wouldn't be able to do. He's actually doing it. But Justin will be selling me in July and June. No, his I can't with him about no sugar mama, but he said he wants an older woman who can cook cornbread and who can actually cook. So ladies, listen, these men, they want women that actually cook. So my son is just 19 and he's talking about making sure a woman cooks, right? And he can cook his own cornbread. I taught him how to cook, so he can cook his own food, but he wants a woman that cooks. So he understands that these young women ain't gonna cook, so he wants an older woman. And that's sad. That is very sad. So yeah. Norwegian is my next cruise line. And the reason why I like Norwegian is because right now they're offering flights. So the second person flies for free. So if you have to fly into the port, one person pays, the second person will fly for free. But like if you're driving to said port, the third and fourth person will stay for free in the room, in the cabin. So I think that's great for families. It's kind of like I do family travel. Um, so I try to make sure families are sailing on the best bargain. Love you too, his lady. Take care. So family wise, MSC. And the reason why I say MSC Cruise Line is because kids 12 and under sail for free. So if you're sailing and you want to introduce your kid to different things, different sites, different cultures, I'll say go with MSC. You're 12 and under, they're going to sail for free. Especially single parents. I see a lot of single parents traveling with their kids or children. I say MSC or, like I said, Norwegian, but 12 or 11 people before you, there's a guy crying. Wow. Okay, I think they do that for attention. There was one girl, she did a live and she said she was having a seizure. I'm so over it. People do things for attention. I, we live in a sick society. If you need to cry for attention or you need to use for attention, then you don't need social media. That is sad. I promote happiness. I promote positivity. And right now my topic is the curfews that have been imposed on Carnival cruise ships. All right. My topic is kids being unruly and parents are not parenting their children. Let's talk about that. All right. And somebody asked me what are the best cruise lines. I say MSC, especially if you have a child or you have children, especially for families because children 12 and under are free. That is one of the best deals you can get out there. Right now, a Royal Caribbean is 30% off. But they did have a children's sale for free offer, but they have taken it off the table. And like I said, now with restrictions being lifted, cruise rates are going back up, and they are filling up these ships because people have been ready to sail, and they are really not offering a whole lot of things out there. And like I said, I do have specials on my travel page. I have listed several things for Labor Day. Some really great Labor Day sales. Some are still going on. Some in today. So if you're on Facebook, look up I Know Road Travel, and that's IKNOROTRAVEL. There's a lot of people looking to go to Maldives. There's a great Maldives special on my page. For those that want to do adventure cruises, I have those listed with Herta Group, and they're having a 30% off. I would tell you to get on and grab that one while you can. Marriott is having a Labor Day sale, and it's Marriott Villas. Sometimes you go vacation on islands. Marriott has villas on different islands, and they're offering you 20% off, and you have to book by October the 7th. Thank you for the follow. Half room. Thank you. Oceana, which is another cruise line, but Oceana is a luxury cruise line. It's for people who likes the finer things in life, and they have a sale right now where you go up to a category 4 during their Labor Day sale, which ends tomorrow. All right. So yeah, I Know Road Travel on Facebook. And then we have Regent, Seven Seas Cruises. They have voyages for Alaska, Caribbean, Canada, and New England. Y'all, my cat is pulling on the blanket. Hey, baby, how are you? Hey, what you want, Buttons? I'm on a live. I think he's mad because he can't jump up here. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know how you feel about these curfews that Carnival has imposed on cruise ships. Okay. So I'm sorry, my cat wanted attention. What's up, man? What's up? All right, y'all. Woo! I don't know how long I've been live right now. So what's going on out there this Tuesday afternoon? Tuesday. The Tuesday after Labor Day, people did not want to go to work today. I know y'all were dragging because y'all had a long weekend. But I had to talk about this hot topic because it has been a hot topic all weekend long in the cruise group. Talking about children running wild on cruise ship. Excuse me. And Carnival enforcing the curfew, right? And people really don't like it. But I'm glad that Carnival imposed the curfew, and it should have been done. It happened. It really should have. Okay. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for listening. And I will be back again soon with another topic. Because I'm pretty sure something else is going to go viral this week. I've seen quite a few stories pop up today. I need to go get a breast on and see what's going on out here in this crazy world that we live in. If you do, I'm happy to think of something, you can inbox me. If you want me to do a reaction video, inbox me the video and I will react to it for you. I got quite a few requests after my last live that I do need to work on. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to thank you for making raw reaction videos so popular out there. You guys have a great afternoon. Take care. Oh gosh. I'm gonna learn this thing one day.